G'day, it's Jyl from Rootstech. Now I have an admission. I slept in this morning, so I was a naughty girl and missed the keynote. But I've hit the jackpot now because I'm going to interview Jyl Pattee, who was one of the keynote speakers this morning. Jyl, thank you for coming along and agreeing to talk to me.
Thanks for having me. It's nice to meet another fellow Jyl.
Because I don't know about Mom It Forward because I was having my beauty sleep, would you like to tell me a little bit about your business?
Sure. Mom It Forward is a social media agency and we connect brands with moms. So we're creating and helping execute on social media campaigns. So campaigns where moms are promoting brands using their blogs or Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, any social media platform you can think of. We also do events.
So if a mom finds some wonderful brand of clothing, for instance, is this the sort of thing you do? No?
Sure. Or, like, for example, one of the brands that we work with a lot is PBS Kids.
Oh, okay.
Which, public broadcasting. And so we partner them and we have sponsored Twitter chats or sponsored campaigns on their blog posts, on their blogs.
So tell us about a Twitter chat that you set a topic and a time.
Yep.
And what happens?
So traditionally, and we've been doing this almost 5 years now, but traditionally, every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we get together, we have a different brand come on every week, and we have like a peer-to-peer sharing and learning environment with a bunch of moms and some dads. My husband comes every single week, and we have an hour-long conversation where we ask and answer questions. It's usually related to a brand campaign, but it's also on a very general topic that relates to parenting. So it's really fun. It's a great way to connect with people all over the world.
So grannies can do this as well?
Absolutely. We've got a lot of grannies.
Because I'm a bit of a granny, but I guess...
Oh, you need to come. You need to, I mean, come on. Australia represent, right? You could be our Australian representative.
Now, yeah, that's exciting. I might give that a go, but I'm holidaying for a couple of months before I get back. Let me have my holiday.
Wait for a little while.
I hear also that you spoke in your keynote about your grandmother. Now, I'm a grandmother and I really want to build up great relationships with the 11 little people. So I'm wondering if you can tell me a bit about your relationship with your grandmother and perhaps even give me some tips for my grandparenting.
Oh, well, I wish she was here. She's the one that could give the tips. You know, I just was so fortunate to have the most, I mean, no offense, but really the best grandmother in the entire universe. I mean, Mary Alice Ellsworth Smith just had this ability to make every single person feel like her favorite.
Yes.
And we all, in fact, my cousins and I get together and we kind of fight about,
I
was a favorite, no, I was a favorite. And there was just something about, she felt that time was the most important thing. And I would just say, if I were to pass along anything, it's that time is the most important thing. And also that nothing else really mattered. So she had this beautiful pomegranate tree and very light carpeting. And I spent nearly every weekend at her house growing up. So back to the time, I spent all this time at her house. But she also didn't care. I was more important to her than the pomegranate juice that could have spilled on her carpet. She was just amazing. She is not hard to talk about at all.
That's good because you remind me of something that I think sometimes we genealogists get too stuck in the past and we don't concentrate on the future. And I've made a bit of a personal rule that I always put the living before the dead. So if the kids come along, then you concentrate on them. And that ties in so much with the keynote we had yesterday and the new focus of Family Search and obviously why you're here, is to capture stories, spend time with people, concentrate a bit on the living as well as the dates and facts from
You know, the thing that I
past.
loved about my grandma is that she created these legacies that live on. And so, you know, I talked today about how her banana cookies are one of her greatest legacies. Well, the thing that's wonderful about that is that every time we bake a batch of banana cookies, it's as if she's in the kitchen with us. All we have to do is smell that aroma, and she's right there. So when you're talking about putting the living first, the thing I like about this is it's actually a way to do it at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. And when you capture those stories, then of course you can share them, and it's fabulous.
So you've spoken about using Twitter for social media. What other social media, pardon me, tools platforms do you use in your
All of
Mom
them.
It Forward?
All of them. We have a blog,
Yeah.
mommitforward.com. We are active on Twitter. We have our personal accounts, and we also have an @MomItForward account. We are on Google+. We're on Pinterest. Active on Instagram.
Yes.
Vine. And now there's Vine. I've only done one video.
I'm not on Vine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's kind
Something
of
to
like
learn.
it's 6-second videos that you can
great.
share. It's kind of like it's Instagram but video.
Oh, wow.
So YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited because I created this video for my keynote, but I haven't shared it with my cousins yet.
Oh, so
I'm going to go upload it to YouTube and then share it on YouTube and Facebook so that all my cousins, because I'm from Arizona, so the majority of my cousins don't live here. And so I'll be able to share it with them, which is going to be really fabulous.
Isn't social media
It's
wonderful,
so wonderful
for putting people in contact or keeping in contact? I find with Facebook, I've got such a relationship with my cousins' kids.
Oh,
if I
awesome.
didn't connect with them via social media, I wouldn't have a relationship.
I was just thinking this the other day.
Yeah.
I was in Arizona and went to lunch with my cousins, and my cousin's wife came. And he's quite a bit younger than me. And I really probably wouldn't know her. I mean, they're in Arizona. I only get down there every couple of years. But what's been great is we've been building this relationship on Facebook and Instagram especially. So when I walked up to the luncheon and I saw her little daughter Ruby, I felt like I already had this relationship with her, and she's just teeny. So yeah, social media is fabulous for connecting.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Look, I'm so glad you agreed to speak with me this morning.
It's so nice to meet you.
Because I missed out on the keynote. I'm going to find that.
I was going to say, you can go watch it. They've archived
I'm going
it.
to watch it on YouTube. So thank you again, Jyl, for stopping by and having a chat.
Yeah, it's
really
nice
great.
to meet you.
Okay, thank you.